like I said, these homies is tripping and they big mad because I'm amazing. Like I said, what does that got to do with me? I've done everything to avoid it. Like I said, there's limits, right? So, like I said, I mean, first of all, why do folks want to make statements? Why would someone turn around and say, yeah, this and that again? There wasn't a first time. So, what do you mean again? It doesn't make any sense. Like, what? Again. See, I told you they on this internet stuff. Like, brother, you just made the biggest mistake you could ever make. Do you understand me? Like I said, I'm in complete control. And then the other one was like 3 feet tall and thought that he was Superman, right? And I think he ran straight for like, what did you have, about 20 yards to run straight as fast as you can, as fast as he could. And I think he still missed. Real talk. Now, mind you, homie said again, I'll go over that in a minute, which I just did earlier, but we'll go over it again. But do you realize that what you're talking about, right? Like, we already know what you do. You go online and then you say that other things happen, right? And like I said, like, I don't have my mask. Ooh, wow, big deal. You do realize I have another one, right? Like, yeah, this is why we have multiple masks and everything. And like I said, I got money. I can go buy me another mask, right? So, and like I said, somebody might have just picked it up or whatever. I'm sure they picked it up so they could sit there and pretend, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, that doesn't mean anything. You picked up a mask off the ground, right? That's the point. Like I said, literally stood there for like a full hour and like I said, was looking for my mask, right? So, like I said, I don't run, I don't hide, right? I'm completely in the right. And you have to understand, no, I just outsmarted you again. Because again, you have to understand you have a job, right? So both of them have a job, right? This is what they don't get. If I want to win, I'll just straight up win. Sometimes it's best for me, right, to win in a different way. Okay, let me explain to you what I'm saying, right? This is the thing. See, they don't get the genius they're dealing with. That's why it was funny, because he was trying to act and then he realized, oh, this dude's a whole different dude. He's a lot bigger than I thought. Like, homie, you're talking about a public celebrity and a public figure and a superstar, and you're trying to not acknowledge who I am and talk to me like I'm not who I am. It ain't gonna fly, homie. You understand? So here's the first thing, right? That was the only issue at hand, right? All of it has to do with him, right? That's the culprit. That's the one who set me up, like I said, and I took a W then. So let's go over the actual, like, y'all want the street report since folks like to talk so much. You want to talk about somebody that really does this for a living and I get busy, right? And I'm a goon and a gangster in the street. Like I said, I don't even talk like this. I could go to the other channels and talk how I really talk and really let you know what it is.